I knew her by her silence. I always knew something had changed the moment Lena came home from the city that winter. It was subtle. She still smiled when I made her tea, still laughed at my dry jokes, still curled into me on the couch, like she always had. But the closeness was different, like she was pretending to be present while holding her breath somewhere far away. We'd been married for 8 years, long enough to recognize the quiet signals, the wait in a pause, the distance in a glance. I told myself I was imagining it, that marriages went through seasons, that we'd find our way back. But in February, I heard her whisper a name in her sleep, not mine. I didn't wake her. I didn't say a word. That morning, she kissed me gently and asked about the weather, like nothing had happened. But something inside me had tilted permanently. I watched her pack for her monthly trip to Boston, her fingers careful, her movements rehearsed, and I knew, with the certainty that comes only after love has begun to erode, that there was someone else, someone who made her feel alive in a way I no longer could. Still, I said nothing. I couldn't, because even then, I loved her. She was gone for 3 days. When she returned, I was waiting in the kitchen, the kettle already boiling. I handed her tea the way I always did, with a gentle touch to her wrist, just enough to let her know. I know. She froze. And in that silence, something passed between us. Not anger, not betrayal, grief. She sat down slowly and met my eyes. I never meant to hurt you, she said. I know, I whispered. We didn't cry. We didn't shout. There were no accusations. Just two people who had once loved each other completely. Now sitting in the quiet after that love had shifted into something unrecognizable, we talked for hours about the way things had changed, about how she hadn't planned it, how she hadn't even realized what she was missing until someone else saw her in a way I no longer could, and how much it hurt her that she couldn't unfeel it. And I told her I forgave her, not because I wasn't hurt, I was deeply, but because I understood. By morning, she packed her bags again, this time for good. I stood at the door and watched her walk away, the morning light catching in her hair like it used to. My heart ached, but it also felt strangely clear, like a fog had finally lifted. She had loved me once. I had loved her still.